If you are not familiar with the basic stitches, you can watch the tutorial videos first and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn in the kit. The flower stem, we'll use green yarn and 6mm crochet hook. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 5 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 5 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet. Continue to work 4 more single crochets in the same way. Five single crochets are done. Pull the yarn tail taut to close the ring. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Round 1 is done. In round 2, work 1 chain stitch, 5 increases, and 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 5 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Mark the first single crochet. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 increase. Keep working 4 more increases in the same way. We have demonstrated 3 increases. Please finish the rest 2 increases by yourself. 5 increases are done. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Remove the marker. Work 1 slip stitch in this marking stitch. Round 2 is done. In round 3, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 10 single crochets through back loop solely. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 10 single crochets through back loop solely. The loop far from us is a back loop. Insert hook through the back loop of the first stitch to work 1 single crochet. Mark the first single crochet. Continue to work 9 more single crochets through back loop solely. in the same way. We have demonstrated 5 single crochets. Please finish the rest of 5 single crochets in the same way by yourself. Ten single crochets are done. Flip the fabric like this. Work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch through both loops of the V shape. Okay. Round 3 is done. In round 4, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 10 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 10 single crochets through regular stitches, namely through both loops of the V shapes. We need to work 1 single crochet in each stitch. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 9 more single crochets in the same way. Make sure to tighten up during crocheting. We have demonstrated 5 single crochets. Please finish the rest of 5 single crochets by yourself. Ten single crochets are done. Remove the marker. And work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 4 is done. Please finish rounds 5 to 7 by yourself. Work 1 chain stitch, 10 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. Round 7 is done. Stuff the fabric with fiberfill. After stuffing, let's continue to crochet. In round 8, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work 5 decreases through back loops only. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 5 decreases through back loops only. The loop far from us is a back loop. Insert hook through the back loop of the first stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. Insert hook through the back loop of the next stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. Yarn hook, pull through all 3 loops. Decrease is to combine 2 stitches into 1 stitch. There are 2 ways to make a decrease. Method 1. Insert hook through the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. The loop close to us is a front loop. Hook the yarn and pull up loop through the 2 front loops on hook. Yarn on the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. That's a decrease. Mark the first decrease. Continue to work 4 more decreases in the same way. We have demonstrated 3 decreases. Please finish the rest 2 decreases by yourself. Five decreases are done. Remove the marker and work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch. Round 8 is done. Yarn 1 hook and pull the yarn out. Break yarn, leaving a long end for sewing. Pull the yarn tail out. Thread a yarn needle with this yarn tail. Sew hole closed by stitching through the back loops of the last round. Pull the yarn tail to close the hole. Insert the needle through the fabric like this to make it flat. Cut off excess end. The flower stem is completed.